Hey everybody, this is Dustin, your RV specialist. What's in the shop, right? So good morning and welcome to What's in the Shop. Today we're working on a brand new 2025 Alliance in here. We're doing some warranty work on it and some suspension upgrades. Then we also have a Shockwave in here. Not sure what the year it is. It's not too old, but it's actually in here getting a full roof job on it. Hey Dave, did they hit the roof with the tree? Is that what happened to it? They hit the roof with the tree?
Huh?
Did they hit the roof with the tree?
This one?
Yeah, was it tree damage or some other kind of impact damage or?
Up on that front corner, they tore the, there was a tear up on that front corner up here.
Oh, okay.
They hit something.
They hit something, okay. So they're doing a full roof replacement on that. They actually overlaid the roof with sheeting because the other material that got pulled up caused damage to it. I'm not sure if it was a rubber roof, but we're putting down a Dicor roof on it. That's the TPO material. Then here's a Grand Design that's in here, reflection, and Oso's back there on the back side of the ladder. He's replacing the Swintech side out system on it, and I'm sure it probably had some wear and tear. I'm not sure what model number that is. I guess I could go walk over there and see. Let's go take a look. It is, I wonder if it's a 303. No, it's a 337 RLS. So we do see a bunch of Swintech issues, and I'm not, don't quote me on it. I'm not sure what exactly version they're into, but it's at least like 8 different series that we've gone through over the last, 10 years, I guess. And so we do kind of do a lot of Swintech slide outs for a number of reasons. Some of it that we keep seeing problems with the system is it's a combination. Vibration and shaking and jarring, people not cycling the systems or resyncing them, not lubing them correctly, not using the right lubricants on them. And so you can damage them by not doing the maintenance to them. So everybody thinks, hey, make sure depending upon the variation of the system, there's different ways to sync them. And then there's, the lubricants on there. You can go visit Lippert's website and they'll show you exactly how to do it and what they're using to lube them. There's other steps that we do that we've learned over the years from replacing parts and messing with them to where we lube them a little bit differently than what they recommend. And then there's other things that we do that we add to them that, whether it be like a slide out lock. So if you went inside the coach, say you had like two-way radios and you went inside the coach, you started going over some bumps and movements, you're gonna see those rooms actuating and shaking and vibration. So there are slide out locks, and we do have a couple videos on those that you can put in there. Those slide out locks basically force pressure between the wall and the slide out edge. You're not wedging it in there so you're trying to cause damage to the wall itself or to the actual room flange, but you're putting it in there to kind of help stabilize it as like a prop to kind of push pressure against it to keep it from sitting there agitating and moving around. So, but anyways, check out those videos. Stay tuned for more of What's in the Shop, and I'll try to get myself more in the videos. People keep asking like, hey, where's Dustin? I'm always on the flip side of it. So here I am, Lodi, California. You can check everything out about us on our main website. It's www.calrvspecialist, plural with s.com. I have my whole bio on there. Everybody here at the shop is on there. You can see all the buildings, you can see parts, you can see the full walkthrough of the store. I mean, you can pretty much, we're open book, so you can see pretty much everything that's going on. So, all right, well, stay tuned for more. You guys have a great day. This is Dustin, your RV specialist. Thanks so much for watching.